Hi, I'm Matt, and in this video we'll be taking a look at pronouns and their various uses. Pronouns stand in for a noun, helping to clarify meaning and avoid redundancy. Take this sentence for example. Joe called Sarah to tell Sarah that Joe would be late to practice. It comes off sounding awkward and robotic. Now let's use pronouns. Joe called Sarah to tell her that he would be late to practice. This sounds a lot smoother and natural. Personal pronouns identify a specific individual, thing, or group, and they can be categorized in several ways. There are three cases of pronoun: subjective, objective, and possessive. 3 points of view: first, second, and third person. 3 genders: masculine, feminine, and neutral. And 2 numbers: singular and plural. English does not currently have a word that meets the pronoun definition and is both singular and gender neutral. While strict grammarians may disagree, it is growing increasingly acceptable to use the plural word they when referring to an individual in casual, academic, and journalistic writing. This usage is even in the AP style book. You may also see other gender-neutral words in use such as they and je, among others. The pronouns they and je are generally conjugated under the heading gender-neutral. The words it and they, commonly referred to in grammar as neuter or neutral, are also treated as neutral. Generally, if you are aware of the term that a person identifies with, you should use that term. If you're unsure, you may use they or them. Subjective case pronouns perform the action in the subject of a sentence or clause. This chart shows the words in the subjective case categorized by their point of view, gender, and number. Subjective pronouns are pretty easy to locate in a sentence, such as these examples. Objective case pronouns receive the action of a sentence and are the object of a sentence or clause. Make sure you don't confuse the objective pronouns with the subjective pronouns if they both appear in a sentence. Possessive case pronouns show ownership and may be the subject or object of a sentence or clause. Recognizing possessive pronouns and differentiating them from adjectives can be tough. In order to do so, you'll need to focus on the job they're performing in a sentence. Generally, if the word is preceding a noun and cannot entirely replace it, it is functioning as an adjective. Regina won't let me wear my hoop earrings. In this example, my functions as an adjective, preceding and modifying hoop earrings. These hoop earrings are mine, but Regina won't let me wear them. In the second example, mine clarifies the antecedent and can stand on its own. Replacing the words they are modifying is the job of possessive pronouns, which means mine fits the definition. As with most parts of speech in English, pronouns come in several different forms, each with its own rules and limitations. Just as with the personal pronoun forms, some of these additional types express number or gender and need to match their antecedent if they have one. Indefinite pronouns refer to people, places, things, and ideas without getting specific about precisely which or how many. These are words such as everyone, anybody, something, everything, neither, whatever, whomever, and both. Though these words may have a number greater than 1, they are typically treated as singular. Unlike most in their peer group, they do not require an antecedent. Everyone was dancing at the party. Demonstrative pronouns, this, that, these, and those, function as demonstrative pronouns when they take the place of a noun or refer back to the antecedent. That is why we have come. When clarifying the noun that they precede, these same words function as determiners, which are also called demonstrative adjectives. Who gave you that coin? Reciprocal pronouns are used to refer to the shared collective behaviors of 2 or more individuals. They are each other and one another. Each other describes the interaction between 2 people. The 2 wrestlers faced each other in the ring. We should be kind to one another. Reflexive pronouns end in self or selves, and they are used when a subject is mentioned more than once. They reflect a previously mentioned word and can only serve as the object of a sentence or clause. You heard this yourself, I presume. Reflexive words may also add emphasis in a sentence. When used in this manner, they are called intensives. I didn't hear it myself, no. Relative pronouns are used to introduce subordinate clauses. Subordinate clauses are sometimes called dependent clauses because their completion depends on the support of a main clause. The words used to introduce subordinate clauses are that, which, who, whom, and whose. Kathy is the girl whose cat has the most popular channel on YouTube. Some relatives may also be used in their interrogative form. The interrogatives are what, which, who, whom, and whose. To meet the interrogative pronoun definition, they need to introduce a question. Who is the most popular cat on YouTube? Pronouns are a simple tool for creating sentences that build on each other, but don't get too carried away. Using too many pronouns can make your writing vague or hard to follow. You can help your reader keep track of what the pronouns refer to by occasionally using the antecedent nouns again. And if you're worried about whether you've used the correct pronoun in your paper, never fear. The Chegg Writing Grammar Checker can help you find spots where your word usage can be improved, helping you make your ideas shine through.